We've tested over $100,000 worth of laptops, all in the past 12 months. And when you use these laptops side by side, just like we do, it becomes so obvious which are exceptional and which are not. So today, I'm going to tell you the best laptops that you can buy right now. Let's start with budget shoppers. If you're strapped for cash and shopping for a laptop, there are two that just punch well above their weight. The HP Pavilion Plus 14 and the Asus Zenbook 14. I've got two different colors here. Both these laptops can regularly be found for less than $800, often much less. Both come with Intel or AMD's latest processors, which deliver plenty of performance for school, office work, and browsing the web, even for some performance tasks like coding. The Pavilion Plus offers a ton of configuration options that are very reasonably priced, including a high-resolution, fast refresh rate OLED display. Its main downside, though, is that the laptop looks and feels a bit cheap, and on occasion you will hear some fan noise. The Zenbook 14, on the other hand, gives you a more premium laptop experience, which is rare at this price point. Its chassis feels high quality, and it comes with an OLED display by default. But this year's Zenbook is not a pure step forward from last year's. The new models do have better performance. However, the older models had a more comfortable keyboard, and their cheaper configurations came with a high-resolution display. So you may actually want to consider saving some money and buying an older 2023 Zenbook on sale. Now, what I'm giving you today is a snapshot of why these laptops made this list. If you want to see our full rationale, including all the pros and cons, you'll find it on our website, along with links to any videos that we talk about these laptops in. Value shoppers, if you're looking to stretch your dollar as far as possible, the IdeaPad Pro 5 is the ultimate bang for your buck laptop. For around $1,000, you get a powerful Intel or AMD processor, 16GB of memory, and dedicated graphics, up to a respectable RTX 4050. You'll get a choice of two quite decent 16-inch panels. The one I recommend is the 2560 by 1600 display. The keyboard is also comfortable, and the laptop is compact and feels well built. Its main downsides are that it can do everything well, but it's not great at any one thing. For example, if all you're doing is gaming, you'd be better off buying a laptop with a more powerful RTX 4060, which you can find at this price point. That being said, that laptop will likely have more material downsides in other areas. So if you want to do a bit of everything at a reasonable price, the IdeaPad Pro 5 is the way to go. But you may want to get an external webcam, as the one in this laptop just sucks. Casual users, if you're looking for the best laptop for light use like schoolwork, office work, or browsing the web, the HP Spectre 14 or the MacBook Air is what you want. The HP Spectre 14 looks and feels premium, and it comes with an excellent OLED display. It has one of the most satisfying keyboards on the market, and it doesn't have an overabundance of fan noise or heat you feel. Yet, its performance is good for a laptop this size. You'll be able to enjoy some esports games as well as older titles, due to this laptop's solid integrated GPU. And if you want to convert your laptop into a tablet and draw on it, this one has you covered. Finally, its pricing is extremely competitive. The 16GB of RAM 1TB model has an MSRP of around $1,600, and the 32GB of memory 2TB model goes for $1,900. But these laptops are notorious for going on massive sales. So make sure you check our website regularly, as that's where we post the best deals. Now, when it comes to cons of the Spectre, the trackpad does have occasional palm rejection issues. Your cursor may randomly jump to a location that you didn't intend. And other than that, it is noticeably heavier than the next laptop, the MacBook Air. The MacBook Air is the laptop you buy and just don't have to worry about. In contrast to other laptops, there's no fan noise at all. It never gets warm to the touch, and it has long battery life. This is of course due to Apple's excellent M series of processors, which are not only power efficient but very powerful, particularly in graphical tasks where the Air runs circles around its Windows competitors. This makes things like programming and video editing very possible on this laptop, so long as your projects are simple. The main issue with the Air, though, is that the base version is deceivingly well priced at $1,100, but it only comes with 8GB of memory and 256GB of storage, which is very restrictive. And if you don't upgrade at the time of purchase, there's nothing you can do about it, as Apple laptops, you can't upgrade them after you buy. On the flip side, if you do upgrade, this laptop quickly becomes expensive. Finally, the keyboard feels slow travel, which means it isn't the most comfortable, and the display is still stuck at 60Hz. For gamers, we spent more time debating our picks for you than every other category combined. That's because there is just no clear winner right now. You see, every gaming laptop has material cons, so it's about picking one that has issues that you can live with. With that said, here's our shortlist. If you're searching for a portable gaming laptop, we've tested them all. Shoving high-powered components inside a small Windows laptop just doesn't really work right now. You get a combination of heat, fan noise, or poor battery life. The only laptop that bucked this trend is the HP Omen Transcend 14. But what it does to achieve this, you may not like. It feeds its dedicated graphics less power than other competing laptops. This results in around 75% performance of what its GPU is capable of. We think the trade-off is worth it, but if you don't, the Legion Slim 514 is the one I'd recommend instead. But it is a much bigger and heavier laptop, so you do lose out on portability. Now, if you want a substantially better gaming experience and you don't need that much portability, the Legion 7i is the one to get. The Legion 7i in Glacier White, it looks stunning. It has an extremely powerful CPU inside, and its RTX 4070 is fed plenty of power. It has a stunning looking screen, which gives you all the gamer bells and whistles. Its keyboard is one of the most comfortable to type on, and its memory and storage is upgradable. Finally, at an MSRP of $2,000 for a fully loaded version with 32GB of memory, you get a lot for your money. Its biggest downside though is that it is a very warm-feeling laptop, even in light use. That's what happens when you put Intel's most powerful laptop processor in a chassis this size. Lenovo really should have used Intel's more efficient Core Ultra processor. You would have got less CPU performance, but it would have been a more comfortable experience. And on that note, if you don't like a warm-feeling laptop and you want excellent portability without sacrificing much gaming performance, the new Asus Zephyrus G16 is the one to get. This laptop is very slim and portable, its OLED screen is stunning, and it feels premium. We didn't recommend it in the past due to its excessive fan noise in light use. With the new BIOS though, this issue has been resolved. However, this laptop is still loud in gaming with high-pitched fan noise, so you will notice it more than others. And we only recommend the 4080 and 4090 versions. They use a vapor chamber cooling solution. The 4070 and 4060 versions have a third fan, and that makes the fan noise significantly worse. It seems the airflow to that fan is constricted, causing a light, high-pitched whistling sound. Now, the only powerful gaming laptop that solves both heat and fan noise is my favourite, the Alienware X16R2. The Alienware is the coolest and quietest gaming laptop, which makes it a delight to game on. And in light use, it is dead silent and feels cold. This is made possible by its beefy 4-fan cooling solution, combined with Intel's Core Ultra processor. Also, its optional Cherry MX keyboard unlocks a god-tier typing experience. But this laptop is not for everyone. Its screen is ridiculously dim for a laptop at this price point, and it is ludicrously expensive. It's also an unusually large laptop, so it won't fit in a standard laptop sleeve or a backpack. And that Cherry MX keyboard is loud, and it has an annoying ring to it. This is solvable though if you just buy the base keyboard. It is still very good, and it will save you $100. Alright, if you're looking for the best laptop for professional use, say you're creating or coding, our favourite laptops are the MacBook Pro 14 and 16 and the Yoga Pro 9i. The MacBook Pros are still the best laptops for anyone who wants to get real work done and is okay with macOS. Its M3 Pro and Max chips are immensely powerful, and due to their efficiency they have less fan noise, don't feel as hot to the touch, and they have significantly longer battery life than Windows competitors. Not only this, but the MacBook screens are fantastic. Their high resolution and brightness enables you to see a ton of information on screen without needing to squint. The speakers and trackpad are still the best in the industry. The keyboard is comfortable and the ports are fast. Look, everything just works as intended, which can't be said for any other laptop on this list. But there are still cons. The MacBook Pros are expensive, especially with the upgrades. And the M3 versions are not a pure step forward from the M2 models. They do perform better in benchmarks, yes, but many real-world performance tasks will not. That is because they're limited by other factors that haven't changed with this latest iteration. I have several videos specifically on this topic which I'll link below. And before you buy, avoid the MacBook Pro 14 with the M3 chip and only 8GB of memory. You're going to want to upgrade the memory, and then you may as well buy the M3 Pro version. That laptop is better on several dimensions, which we've documented on our website. Lastly, the M4 MacBook Pros will likely be here by the end of the year, so only buy this laptop if it's on sale or if you're buying an older M2 version. Finally, we have the Yoga Pro 9i. It is a laptop that just can do everything well to very well with no major cons. It has strong CPU performance combined with a bright, high-resolution, fast refresh rate display. Similar to the MacBooks, small text on screen looks very sharp and is easy to read. But unlike the MacBooks, you'll be able to play the full catalogue of PC games using its dedicated NVIDIA graphics, and you can even run Linux. Compared to other Windows laptops with this kind of performance, the Yoga Pro 9i, it never gets warm to the touch, and its fans, they only come on when you expect them to, and once the task is complete, they turn off. But we're not done. The Yoga Pro 9i's price is very good for what you get. At $1,900, you get a Core Ultra 9 processor, an RTX 4060, 32GB of memory, and 1TB of storage. That is well over $1,000 cheaper than the base MacBook Pro 16 with similar specs. Its only real con is that here in the USA, you can't buy the config with an RTX 4070 and 64GB of memory, and it looks a little dated. Well, that is our list. Did we miss any of your favorites? If we did, try searching for that laptop that you're looking for on our website. You'll either see why we didn't feel it was worth making this list, or if we haven't reviewed it yet, there is an easy way for you to request one. Or you could just yell at me in the comment section. And on that note, before my voice goes, because this is a long video, YouTuber shtick time, smash the like button and get subscribed. It's something tiny that you can do to help us grow, and that means that we can make more videos for you. Plus, as I always say, it makes my dearest mother very proud. Till next time, go do something awesome with your day, and I will catch you later.